Hi everyone. Today, we are diving into one of the most transformative books ever written, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book isn't just about money. It's about a mindset, habits, and principles that lead to success in every area of life. Whether you are striving for financial freedom, personal growth, or spiritual fulfillment, the lessons in this book are timeless. We'll explore the core principles of Think and Grow Rich backed by real-life examples of individuals who turned their dreams into reality. By the end of this session, I hope you feel inspired to take action, think bigger, and grow richer, not just in wealth, but in purpose and fulfillment. The power of desire. Napoleon Hill said, "The starting point of all achievement is desire." This is the foundation of everything we'll discuss today. Without a burning desire, nothing happens. Desire is the fuel that keeps you going when the road gets tough. It's a fire that turns dreams into reality. Let me share a story that illustrates this principle in vivid detail. Andrew Carnegie. From rags to riches, Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men in history, started with nothing. He was born into a poor family in Scotland and immigrated to the United States as a young boy. His family struggled to make ends meet, and Carnegie began working at the age of 13 as a bobbin boy in a cotton factory, earning just $1.20 a week. But Carnegie had something that set him apart, a burning desire to succeed. He didn't just want to survive, he wanted to dominate. He dreamed of building an empire in the steel industry. His desire was so intense that he was willing to do whatever it took to achieve his goal. He worked tirelessly, often for 12 to 14 hours a day. He educated himself by borrowing books from a local library, learning about business, economics, and industry. He didn't wait for opportunities to come to him. He created them. He took on extra responsibilities at work, networked with influential people, and saved every penny he could. Carnegie's desire wasn't just a passing wish. It was a relentless, all-consuming force. He visualized himself as a successful industrialist, and he refused to let anything stand in his way. By the time he was in his 30s, he had built a massive steel empire that made him one of the wealthiest men in the world. What's your burning desire? Now, let's bring this back to you. What's your burning desire? What do you want so badly that you are willing to work for it every single day? Take a moment to think about it. Is it financial freedom? Starting your own business? Becoming a leader in your field? Or perhaps it's something more personal, like providing a better life for your family or making a difference in your community. Whatever it is, write it down. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to be rich." Say, "I want to build a $1 million business by 2030, or I want to own a home in my dream neighborhood." Visualize it. Feel it, Once you identified your desire, visualize it. Close your eyes and see yourself achieving that goal. Feel the emotions, the joy, the pride, the satisfaction. Imagine the impact it will have on your life and the lives of those around you. Napoleon Hill said, "If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand." Visualization is a powerful tool because it programs your subconscious mind to work toward your goal. It turns your desire into a tangible reality in your mind, which is a first step toward making it a reality in the physical world. The difference between a wish and a burning desire, Here's the key. A wish is passive. A burning desire is active. A wish says, "It would be nice if this happened." A burning desire says, "I will make this happen no matter what." Think about the people who have achieved extraordinary success. They didn't just wish for it, they desired it with every fiber of their being. They were willing to sacrifice, to work harder than anyone else, to face rejection and failure, and to keep going no matter what. Asterisk, asterisk, take action today, asterisk, asterisk. So, I challenge you, what's your burning desire? Write it down, visualize it, feel it, and then take one step toward it today. Whether it's researching your idea, reaching out to a mentor, or saving your first $100, start now. Remember, desire is the starting point of all achievement. It's the spark that ignites the fire of success. So, fan that flame, let it grow, and watch as it transforms your life. Because when you have a burning desire, nothing can stop you. 2. Faith and belief. Once you have a burning desire, the next step is to believe it's possible. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Faith is the unshakable belief that your goal is already yours, even before you see it. It's the bridge between desire and achievement. Let's dive deeper into this principle and explore how faith and belief have shaped the lives of some of the most successful people in history. Oprah Winfrey, from poverty to powerhouse. Oprah Winfrey's story is a testament to the power of faith and belief. She grew up in poverty in rural Mississippi, raised by a single teenage mother. Her childhood was marked by hardship. She wore dresses made of potato sacks and was often mobbed by other children. She faced abuse and instability, moving between family members' homes. But Oprah had a dream. She believed in her ability to connect with people and inspire them. She saw herself as a storyteller, a voice for the voiceless. Despite being told she'd never make it in media, she held on to her faith. When she got her first job as a news anchor, she was fired because they said she was too emotional. But Oprah didn't let that setback shake her belief. She knew her emotional connection with people was her strength, not a weakness. She pivoted to hosting a daytime talk show, asterisk the Oprah Winfrey Show, asterisk, and the rest is history. Today, Oprah is a billionaire, a media mogul, and one of the most influential women in the world. Her faith in herself and her vision never wavered, even when the odds were stacked against her. Faith versus hope. Faith isn't just hoping something will happen, it's knowing it will. Hope is passive. Faith is active. Hope says, maybe one day. Faith says, it's already done. When you truly believe in your goal, you act as if it's already yours. You make decisions, take risks, and invest your time and energy as if success is inevitable. This mindset shifts your energy and attracts opportunities that align with your vision. The science of belief. Belief isn't just a fluffy concept. It's backed by science. Studies in neuroscience show that when you believe something strongly, your brain rewires itself to support that belief. This is called neuroplasticity. Your thoughts create neural pathways that influence your actions, habits, and ultimately, your results. For example, if you believe you are capable of building a successful business, your brain will look for solutions, opportunities, and resources to make it happen. But if you doubt yourself, your brain will focus on obstacles and reasons why it won't work. How to cultivate unshakable faith. So, how do you develop this kind of faith? Here are 3 steps. 1. Affirm your belief daily. Write down your goal and affirm it every day. Say things like, I am capable of achieving my dreams, or success is inevitable for me. Repetition programs your subconscious mind to believe it. 2. Surround yourself with believers. Your environment shapes your beliefs. Surround yourself with people who support your vision and believe in your potential. Avoid naysayers who drain your energy and sow doubt. 3. Take inspired action. Faith without action is just wishful thinking. Take steps toward your goal, no matter how small. Each action reinforces your belief and builds momentum. The story of Jim Carrey, writing the check. Let me share another powerful example. Before Jim Carrey was famous, he was a struggling comedian living in his car. But he had a dream of becoming a successful actor. One night, he drove up to the Hollywood Hills, looked out at the city, and wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered. He dated it for Thanksgiving 1995 and carried it in his wallet. Every day, he visualized himself cashing that check. He believed it was already his. And guess what? By 1995, he was earning $10 million per movie for films like Dumb and Dumber and The Masked Star. His faith in his dream turned it into reality. Faith overcomes obstacles. Faith doesn't mean you won't face challenges. Oprah was fired. Jim Carrey lived in his car. But their belief in their dreams was stronger than any obstacle. When you have faith, you see challenges as temporary setbacks, not permanent failures. Your turn. Believe in your dream. So, I ask you, what's your dream? Do you believe it's possible? If not, why? What's holding you back? Remember, faith is a choice. You can choose to believe in your potential even when others doubt you. You can choose to see obstacles as stepping stones, not roadblocks. And you can choose to act as if your dream is already yours. Napoleon Hill said, "Faith is the eternal elixir that gives life, power, and action to the impulse of thought." So, take that elixir, believe in yourself, believe in your dream, and watch as the universe conspires to make it a reality. Because when you have faith, nothing is impossible. 3. The mastermind principle. No one succeeds alone. Napoleon Hill emphasized the importance of a mastermind group, a group of like-minded individuals who support, challenge, and inspire you to grow. This principle is one of the most powerful tools for achieving success, and it's been used by some of the greatest achievers in history. Let's dive deeper into what the mastermind principle is, why it works, and how you can apply it in your own life. What is a mastermind group? A mastermind group is a collective of individuals who come together with a shared purpose to help each other achieve their goals. It's not just a networking group or a social club. It's a strategic alliance of people who are committed to growth, learning, and mutual success. Napoleon Hill defined a mastermind as the coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people who work toward a definite purpose, in the spirit of harmony. In simpler terms, it's about creating a synergy where the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts. Elon Musk, the power of collaboration. Let's look at Elon Musk, one of the most innovative entrepreneurs of our time. Musk didn't build Tesla, SpaceX, or SolarCity by himself. He surrounded himself with brilliant engineers, visionary thinkers, and strategic investors who shared his passion for innovation. For example, when Musk started SpaceX, he didn't have a background in aerospace engineering, but he hired the best minds in the industry, people like Tom Mueller, a rocket engine expert, and Gwynne Shotwell, a seasoned aerospace executive. Together, they turned SpaceX into a company that revolutionized space travel and made reusable rockets a reality. Musk's success is a testament to the power of the mastermind principle. He knew that to achieve the impossible, he needed a team of people who could challenge his ideas, fill in his knowledge gaps, and push him to think bigger. Why the mastermind principle works. 1. Diverse perspectives. A mastermind group brings together people with different skills, experiences, and perspectives. This diversity allows you to see problems and opportunities from angles you might never have considered on your own. 2. Accountability. When you are part of a mastermind group, you are accountable to others. This accountability keeps you focused and motivated, even when the going gets tough. 3. Collective wisdom. The combined knowledge and experience of the group far exceed what any one person could achieve alone. You can tap into this collective wisdom to solve problems, make decisions, and accelerate your progress. 4. Emotional support. The journey to success can be lonely and challenging. A mastermind group provides emotional support, encouragement, and a sense of camaraderie that helps you stay resilient. How to build your own mastermind group. So, how can you apply the mastermind principle in your own life? Here are some steps to get started. 1. Identify your goals. Before you can build a mastermind group, you need to know what you are trying to achieve. Be clear about your goals and the kind of support you need. 2. Find like-minded individuals. Look for people who share your vision and values. They don't have to be in the same industry as you, but they should be committed to growth and success. 3. Set a structure. A mastermind group works best when there's a clear structure. Decide how often you will meet, what the agenda will be, and how you'll hold each other accountable. 4. Foster trust and openness. The success of a mastermind group depends on trust and openness. Create a safe space where everyone feels comfortable sharing their ideas, challenges, and successes. 5. Take action together. A mastermind group isn't just about talking. It's about taking action. Set goals, make plans, and hold each other accountable for following through. Real-life examples of mastermind groups. The Founding Fathers. The Founding Fathers of the United States, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and others, formed a mastermind group to create a new nation. Their collective wisdom and collaboration led to the birth of the United States. The Inklings. This literary group included C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. They met regularly to discuss their writing, share feedback, and inspire each other. Their collaboration led to some of the greatest works of literature in the 20th century. Who's in your circle? Now, let's bring it back to you. Who's in your circle? Are they lifting you up or holding you back? Do they challenge you to grow, or do they drain your energy and discourage your dreams? Take a moment to evaluate your current relationships. If you are surrounded by people who don't support your goals, it's time to make a change. Seek out individuals who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to be your best self. The ripple effect of a mastermind group. When you are part of a mastermind group, the benefits extend far beyond your own success. You'll also have the opportunity to contribute to the growth and success of others. This creates a ripple effect of positivity, innovation, and achievement that can transform entire communities and industries. Final thought. Napoleon Hill said, "No two minds ever come together without creating a third, invisible, intangible force that may be likened to a third mind." This is the essence of the mastermind principle. When you surround yourself with the right people, you tap into a collective intelligence that can help you achieve the extraordinary. So, I challenge you, start building your mastermind group today. Find your tribe, collaborate, grow, and achieve greatness together. Because when you combine your strengths with the strengths of others, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. 4. Persistence, the key to victory. Persistence is the bridge between failure and success. It's the quality that separates those who achieve their dream from those who give up too soon. Napoleon Hill said, "Every failure brings with the seed of an equivalent advantage." In other words, every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Let's dive deeper into this principle and explore how persistence has shaped the lives of some of the most successful people in history. Colonel Sanders, the man who refused to quit. Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of KFC, is a perfect example of persistence. His story begins in the 1930s when he was running a small gas station in Kentucky. To attract customers, he started serving homemade fried chicken using a secret recipe. People loved it, and his business grew. But life wasn't easy for Sanders. His gas station was destroyed by a fire, and he had to rebuild it from scratch. Later, a new highway bypassed his location, and his business dried up. At the age of 65, Sanders found himself broke and living on a $105 Social Security check. Most people would have given up at that point, but not Sanders. He believed in his fried chicken recipe and was determined to share it with the world. He traveled across the country, knocking on doors and pitching his recipe to restaurant owners. He faced rejection after rejection, over 1,000 times, in fact. But Sanders didn't quit. He kept going, refining his pitch and learning from each rejection. Finally, he found a partner who believed in his vision. That partnership was the beginning of KFC, which is now a global empire with over 25,000 locations worldwide. Sanders' story is a powerful reminder that success isn't about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. The science of persistence. Persistence isn't just a mindset. It's a skill that can be developed. Research in psychology shows that persistence is closely linked to grit, which psychologist Angela Duckworth defines as passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Studies have found that grit is a better predictor of success than talent or intelligence. Why? Because talent and intelligence mean nothing if you give up at the first sign of failure. Persistence, on the other hand, ensures that you keep going, no matter how tough the journey gets. How to cultivate persistence. So, how do you develop this kind of persistence? Here are 3 steps. 1. Embrace failure as feedback. Every failure is an opportunity to learn. Instead of seeing setbacks as the end of the road, see them as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? 2. Focus on your why. Your why is your reason for pursuing your goal. When the going gets tough, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Is it to provide for your family? To make a difference in the world? To prove to yourself that you can do it? Your why will keep you going when nothing else will. 3. Celebrate small wins. Persistence isn't just about pushing through the big challenges. It's also about celebrating the small victories along the way. Each small win builds momentum and keeps you motivated. The story of Thomas Edison. Let me share another powerful example. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed over 10,000 times before he succeeded. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's persistence changed the world. His invention of the light bulb revolutionized society and paved the way for countless other innovations. But it wouldn't have happened if he had given up after the first, second, or even 100th failure. Persistence in everyday life. Persistence isn't just for inventors and entrepreneurs, it's for everyone. Whether you are trying to lose weight, learn a new skill, or build a business, persistence is the key to victory. Think about the last time you faced a setback. Did you give up or did you keep going? If you gave up, what could you have done differently? If you kept going, what did you learn from the experience? Your turn, keep going. So, I ask you, what's your dream? What's the goal that's worth fighting for? And more importantly, are you willing to persist no matter how many times you fail? Remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. Every failure is a stepping stone to success, and every setback is an opportunity to prove just how much you want it. Napoleon Hill said, "Patience, persistence, and perspiration make an unbeatable combination for success." So, take that combination, embrace the challenges, learn from the failures, and keep going. Because when you persist, you don't just achieve your goals, you become the kind of person who can achieve anything. So, don't quit. Don't give up. Keep going. Because victory belongs to those who persist. 5. Taking action. All the desire, faith, and persistence in the world mean nothing without action. Napoleon Hill said, "Action is the real measure of intelligence. It's a bridge between dreams and reality." Without action, even the most brilliant ideas remain just that, ideas. Let's dive deeper into why action is so critical and how you can take meaningful steps toward your goals, starting today. Sarah Blakely, from Idea to Billion Dollar Empire. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, is a perfect example of the power of action. In the late 1990s, Blakely was working as a sales trainer for an office supply company. She had an idea for a new kind of undergarment, one that would smooth out panty lines and give women a more flattering silhouette. But Blakely didn't just dream about her idea. She took action. With no experience in fashion or business, she spent $5,000 of her savings to research and develop her product. She cut the feet of her pantyhose to create a prototype and spent countless hours refining the design. Blakely faced rejection after rejection from manufacturers who didn't believe in her vision, but she didn't give up. She kept knocking on doors until she found a manufacturer willing to take a chance on her. Her persistence paid off. Today, Spanx is a billion-dollar company, and Blakely is one of the most successful self-made female entrepreneurs in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of taking action, even when the odds are stacked against you. Why action matters. Action is the difference between dreaming and doing. It's the moment when you stop talking about your goals and start working toward them. Here's why action is so important. One action builds momentum. When you take the first step, no matter how small, you create momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence leads to more action. 2. Action turns ideas into reality. Ideas are worthless without execution. Action is what transforms a vision into a tangible result. 3. Action overcomes fear. Fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to success. But when you take action, you prove to yourself that you are capable of moving forward, even in the face of uncertainty. How to take action? The 1% rule. So, how do you get started? Here's a simple rule. Focus on taking just 1% action every day. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to take one small step. For example, if your goal is to write a book, write one paragraph today. If your goal is to start a business, research one potential supplier today. If your goal is to get in shape, go for a 10-minute walk today. The key is to start. Once you take that first step, the next one becomes easier. The story of Richard Branson. Let me share another inspiring example. Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, is known for his boldness and willingness to take action. When he was just 16 years old, he started a magazine called Astra Student Star. He didn't have any experience in publishing, but he didn't let that stop him. Branson took action. He called up advertisers, sold ads, and convinced his friends to help him write articles. The magazine became a success, and it laid the foundation for his future ventures, including Virgin Records, Virgin Atlantic, and Virgin Galactic. Branson's philosophy is simple. Screw it, let's do it. He believes that taking action, even if it's imperfect, is better than waiting for the perfect moment. Overcoming procrastination. One of the biggest barriers to action is procrastination. We often wait for the right time or the perfect conditions. But the truth is, there's no such thing as a perfect moment. The right time is now. Here are 3 tips to overcome procrastination. 1. Break it down. Break your goal into smaller, manageable steps. This makes it less overwhelming and easier to get started. 2. Set a deadline. Deadlines create urgency. Give yourself a timeline for taking action, even if it's self-imposed. 3. Just start. Don't overthink it. Take the first step, even if it's imperfect. Momentum will carry you forward. Your turn. What's your first step? So, I ask you, what's one step you can take today toward your goal? Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for everything to be figured out. Start now. Remember, action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Every great achievement begins with a single step. Final thought. Napoleon Hill said, "Don't wait. The time will never be just right." So, take that step. Make that call. Write that email. Start that project. Because when you take action, you are not just moving closer to your goal, you are proving to yourself that you have what it takes to achieve it. So, what are you waiting for? Take action today. Your future self will thank you. 6. Giving back, the spiritual aspect. True success isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about making a difference. Napoleon Hill believed in the principle of giving back, and he emphasized that the true measure of success is the impact you have on others. Let's explore this principle in depth and uncover how giving back can enrich your life in ways that money alone never could. Bill Gates, from wealth to impact. Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft, is one of the richest men in the world. But his legacy isn't just about his wealth. It's about how he's used that wealth to make a difference. Through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Gates has dedicated his life to philanthropy. He's focused on solving some of the world's most pressing problems, from eradicating diseases like malaria and polio to improving education and access to technology in underserved communities. Gates understands that true wealth isn't just about income, it's about impact. He once said, "As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others." His story is a powerful reminder that success is not just about what you achieve for yourself, but what you do for others. The spiritual principle of giving. Giving back is more than just a moral obligation. It's a spiritual principle. Many of the world's greatest spiritual traditions teach that the act of giving creates a cycle of abundance. For example, in Buddhism, the concept of dana generosity, is seen as a path to enlightenment. In Christianity, the Bible says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." In Islam, zakat charity is one of the 5 pillars of the faith. These teachings remind us that giving is not just about helping others. It's about enriching our own souls and creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment. The science of giving. Giving back isn't just good for the soul, it's good for your health and happiness. Studies have shown that acts of generosity activate the brain's reward centers, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin. Research also shows that people who give back are happier, healthier, and more satisfied with their lives. A study published in the journal Nature Communications found that spending money on others activates the same regions of the brain associated with pleasure and social connection. In other words, giving doesn't just benefit the recipient, it benefits the giver as well. How to give back? So, how can you incorporate the principle of giving back into your life? Here are 3 ways to get started. 1. Give your time. Volunteering is one of the most meaningful ways to give back. Whether it's mentoring a young person, serving meals at a shelter, or cleaning up a local park, your time and energy can make a huge difference. 2. Give your resources. If you are in a position to give financially, consider supporting causes that align with your values. Even small donations can add up to create a big impact. 3. Give your talents. Everyone has unique skills and abilities. How can you use your talents to help others? Whether it's teaching a class, offering pro bono services, or sharing your expertise, your gifts can be a powerful force for good. The story of Oprah Winfrey. Let me share another inspiring example. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women in the world, has made giving back a cornerstone of her success. Through the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, she's provided education and opportunities to hundreds of young women who might not have had a chance otherwise. She's also donated millions to various causes, from disaster relief to children's hospitals. Oprah believes that true success is about lifting others as you climb. She once said, "To move forward, you have to give back." Your turn. How will you give back? So, I ask you, as you grow richer, whether in wealth, knowledge, or experience, how will you give back? How will you use your success to uplift others? Here are some questions to reflect on. What causes or issues are you passionate about? What skills or resources do you have that could benefit others? How can you make giving back a regular part of your life? Remember, giving back doesn't have to be grand or expensive. Even small acts of kindness can create a ripple effect of positivity. The ripple effect of giving. When you give back, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate impact. Your actions inspire others to do the same, creating a cycle of generosity and compassion. For example, when you mentor someone, you are not just helping them, you are empowering them to help others. When you donate to a cause, you are not just solving a problem, you are contributing to a movement. Final thought. Napoleon Hill said, "It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed." So, as you pursue your goals and achieve success, remember to give back. Use your wealth, your talents, and your influence to make a difference in the world. Because true success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what you contribute. And the more you give, the more you receive, not just in money, but in joy, fulfillment, and purpose. So, I challenge you, start giving back today. Find a way to make a difference, no matter how small. Because when you give, you don't just change a word, you change yourself. Until next time, stay positive and keep manifesting.